straight out of
NASA City, Houston, Texas.
Get ready for Tejano Time Podcast. Houston, Texas, tonight.
Giving you the news you can use and bringing you the hottest interviews in the Tejano industry.
It's about to go down with your host, Keith Leal. Houston, Texas.
Are you ready? Let's go.
Tejano Time Podcast starts
Now.
Please welcome your host, Keith Leal.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode here of the Tejano Time Podcast. I'm your host, Keith Leal. Thank you guys so much for joining us this evening. And we are also live on Tejano TV as well. All right. So for those of you that are out there, the viewers, thank you so much for tuning in this evening right here at the Tejano Time Podcast. I would like to introduce my guest tonight for the very first time here on the Tejano Time Podcast. I would like to welcome Beatriz Rojas from Beatriz Y Deztino. She is here today. Welcome, Beatriz.
Hello, everybody.
Awesome. It is fantastic. It's an honor to have you here on the show tonight to share a little bit about your background, your music, and all that other great stuff that's happening with you today. I mean, you've got a lot of great things happening with new music as well that's doing very well for you all over the place, not just, here in Houston, but a lot of places. You got a new single that we're going to talk about as well. So let's just introduce you to the audience out there this evening. Where are you from?
So originally I'm from El Paso, Texas. I currently reside in San Antonio.
Wow.
I'm an artist.
Yes. I had no clue. I had no clue you were from El Paso.
And that's one of the things we included in our last single before this new one, Muévelo. So at the beginning we added Amigos que traigo el ritmo de San Anto y el Chuco because I'm in San Antonio, but I'm originally from El Paso and they call it Chuco Town. So we added that in the beginning just to kind of represent my hometown as well as my current hometown.
Wow. Amazing. Yes. So that's something new. Learn something new every day. So San Antonio right now resides in San Antonio, Texas. Again, going back to the music, how long have you been doing this?
20 years. I'm about to give my age. About I guess 20 years, give or take. Been a while. Haven't been really consistently at it, with kids and work and, just regular juggling life. But I've been at it for quite some time. Try to leave the music in a sense and take a break, and we somehow fall right back in it.
Definitely. It is a challenge, you know what I mean? When, your family comes into play as well. I mean, you got to juggle a lot of different things. And sometimes people just need a break from everything. I get you, what you're trying to say there. There's no doubt about it. So, and being that, like I said, about 20 years, you said now in the music business, who has been some of your biggest inspirations?
Well, I have to say,
several, huh?
Yeah, several. I mean, Patsy Torres, and these are artists that have given me the opportunity to be on stage with them before I even started singing on my own. Patsy would always give me the opportunity. Stephanie would always take me up there. I met Selena when I was 8 years old. So, I mean, a lot of influences. Shelly Lattes as well. I mean, she's been giving a lot of, female artists, male artists, upcoming artists, a lot of great advice.
Yes.
And things that you can do, to just kind of be aware of certain situations, the right way to promote, the right way to choose music, how to record and just certain things. But there's been a lot of influences, and for me, mainly the females.
Yeah. Wow. And you had some big names there. We're talking about Patsy Torres, Selena, of course. There's some great names, some great talented artists out there. Patsy was on the show recently as well. Great sport as well. I'd never interviewed her before. That was the first. And she was amazing as well. Very, very outspoken, and she's, like I said, you're talking about a legend there, you know what I mean? In the business. Yeah. But it's about Beatriz today, guys. All right. So enough of that, right? And we already got people already chiming in, Beatriz, to be honest with you. Yes, we got to quite a few here. I'm everyone's inspiration, and I want to make sure I know who that is. So Myra D is tuned in right now. She says hi, and hi, Keith and Beatriz. Yes.
Thank you to Myra. Myra, we just started working with Myra here recently for the latest single, Vete de Aquí, and I mean, if it weren't for Myra, it probably wouldn't have been at as many stations as she sent it out to, and it's been doing so good for us. I mean, that's
Yes.
with her help. So, I mean, definitely thank you so much to her for helping us out.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that song here in just a bit as well. That song is doing very, very well for you. Like I said, I mean, it's doing well here in Houston, climbing the charts. To be honest with everybody that's tuned into the show out there as well. So as they request it, you can still do that. There's no doubt about that. Request the song, and it is available on all digital platforms. And you're going to hear it here in just a bit as well. And we have an older video that you have, an older song, which was not too well, which was one of your last one, right? Which was
Right.
Muévelo.
This
Yeah.
is the one for Beatriz Y Deztino, so Muévelo. We did that video during the COVID
Mhm.
time, and we had hoped to have a whole bunch of our musician friends here at the house and just kind of make it like a whole party scene.
Yeah.
Just kind of have everybody having fun during the whole video. And of course, with COVID, it's so hard to get everybody together. We didn't want anybody getting sick, and it just so happened that we had all of the kids here at the house. So we're like, you know what? There's 5 kids. There's 5 instruments. Let's throw it.
Everybody's gonna jam tonight, right?
Figure it out.
And that was amazing. I saw that there. Everybody played their part. It's an amazing video. And you're no stranger. You're family wise. Do you come from a musical family?
I don't actually.
No. Wow.
I really don't. I guess technically you could say yes, because my mom and dad love music. I mean, I was raised with Tejano music, and that's why I decided to go with the Tejano route. But I mean, that's really the only musical thing in my family that I have going on, is they just have a love for music.
Yeah, amazing. Beatriz Y Deztino, guys, if you're out there tuned in right now, is here on the show with us here on Tejano Time podcast. Would you say it's been a smooth ride for you this far? If not, what are some of the challenges you faced as a female artist in the Tejano industry?
Oh, absolutely not. It's a very bumpy ride. And for me, it's there's ups, there's downs, there's those great moments, there's those horrible moments, where you lose money, you lose hope, you lose inspiration. But I mean, the only thing I can say is if you love what you're doing and you're happy with your product, you love being on stage, you love being with your fans, then keep doing it. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks. And it took me a long time to get to that point. People with comments, don't listen to the comments, don't listen to the haters out there per se. There's going to be, everyone has an opinion, right? And at the end of the day, it matters what you want to do. If you're happy with your product, then just keep at it.
Yeah, that was one of the questions I had for you as well. Going back to it, like you mentioned, there's going to be a lot of criticism. How well do you handle that? You just keep going. Basically, you laid it all out right there. You know what I mean? Just leave it right where it's at and keep going. Then don't let anything bother. Amen to that. That says there. Well, I got a bunch of people here listening here right here. The TJ Gonzalez. All right, is the one that's mentioned that earlier. Yes. Antonio Vega is watching as well. Yessi is watching. Celestina Robles is watching, also tuned in from up north, I believe Midwest. Thank you so much. My birthday twin, Ricky says here. I'm not sure what he meant by that. Ricky Duran.
Ricky. Yes. Yeah. Oh, Joker. Yes. We share the same birthday, July 15th.
Oh, okay.
I can't see the names on the side. It says Facebook user. So
yes.
You're signed in, put your name.
Yeah, Rick's got to sign in with his name there, Ricky. And yes, follow the instructions, son. Okay. I was kind of freaking out there. My birthday twin. So
Elsa Herrera.
Yes, she's there. She's on there right there. Elsa Herrera. Thank you so much, Elsa. Thank you for watching here on Tejano Time podcast. So anybody got anything you want to ask Beatriz, feel free to chime in and drop a comment there for you. She'll be more than happy to answer any of your questions you guys got out there. As we continue to get ready to play some of the songs, some of the music that she's got here right now. Mimi Guajardo también is tuned in. Veronica Mendez. Let's see, we got Driver Dan, Patty Rodriguez, Joe Gonzalez, Bobby Castillo, Phil Urbina también, also PCP Promotions, another great guy right there. There's so many people tuning in right now. But anyhow, guys, let's get back here to the show right here on the Tejano Time podcast. Beatriz Y Deztino is my guest right now. Vete de aquí is the name of the song that she's got a new single out that's right now. That's just doing amazing for her. Tell me a little bit about that song.
So for Vete de aquí, is that the one we're talking about?
Yes.
Sorry, I got sidetracked. So for Vete de aquí, that's actually well, Vete de Aquí and Muévelo actually are songs that have been on the shelf, I guess you could say, for probably over 10 years.
Oh, wow. Okay.
When I first wrote those, I wrote both of those songs. They've just been sitting there. We did a pre-rendition, I guess, of it, so I could have something out there when I was trying to come up with music. And it's one of those things where you take the first producer that offers you something, right? You get excited. You're like, oh yeah, let's just record it. So, yeah. So those two songs were recorded a long time ago, and it just, for me at the time, it was like, great, I love it. I have a song out there. It's my song. I wrote it. It was, technically my vision. And so when we started to record the second album, which is what we're working on now, Eric started listening to the songs that I had. It's like, no, let's redo them. Let's redo them and actually have them out there on all digital platforms the way they were supposed to be. And let's revamp them to, what the original vision was. So for Vete de Aquí, we held that one to the last because I liked that one more than I did Muévelo.
Mhm.
That was just kind of like a personal situation I had gone through. But that one is just something for the women, like, the women that put up with so much of trying to be strong and be like, what, I'm going to stay because I love him. I'm going to stay because of the kids or whatever the reason may be. I'm going to stay in the situation because you feel at the time it's for the best, and it's probably the only thing that you think will help you keep moving. But Vete de Aquí was just one of those things of, you know what, I'm tired of it. I can't do it no more. Just leave. I think it's best for all of us. I know I'm going to be okay, and just
Right.
ongoing, right?
Yeah. So a songwriter as well, and that's what I did not add at the beginning of this interview. She does write music as well, so that's something that I didn't know, and now I know today.
Yes.
That's great. That's great.
Yes, I co-wrote with Jason Martinez, who used to be with Grupo Vida, and I was on his own as Jason Martinez. Him and I did the first album together. We co-wrote a bunch of the songs. There's a few covers on there, but they're not necessarily covers per se because they were English songs that we did into Spanish. So for example, we did We Belong from Pat Benatar. We did that in Spanish in a cumbia. We did a 1982 country song, which was Nobody from Sylvia. We did that in Spanish. We have that one listed as Nadie. Okay. So, I mean, we did a couple of covers, but I didn't want to do the same covers that you hear on a regular basis. I didn't want to sound like a lot of the other female artists out there. I wanted to be distinguished in a different manner. And for me, Grupo Vida is one of my favorite bands. So for me, I was like, Jason, you've never produced anybody. Like, do you want to take on this role? Let's try it, right? So we went ahead and did that album pretty much like a Grupo Vida style. A lot of accordion. At the time, we didn't have a keyboard player. So my goal was to kind of keep something accordion style where it would be easier for me to kind of have that band backup since it's really hard to maintain a band. So that's why we decided to go pretty much conjunto accordion on that album.
Wow, amazing. Good stuff right there. Now we want to send a big shout out to David Ibarra. Says, love to listen to your music, Odessa, Texas.
Awesome.
Watching the show as well. Very talented Beatriz and good songwriter as well.
And hello to Izzy, Joey, Axel, Gio, Tiger. Thank you so much. Samantha, you guys are awesome. Thank you for tuning in. Elsa, we actually had the opportunity to help Elsa also produce her single. Eric produced the single. I was teensy weensy little part of it, but I'm glad I was here. I mean, she's awesome as well.
Yes, there you go. Saludos, she says here. Dori y Nivel, Houston's Tejano hits, and Dori Nivel. So saludos. Thank you so much for watching, Dori. And we also have Elsa says here, Beatriz is a wonderful person. Again, you mentioned she helped me open up my CD baby accounts and all the accounts that I need to get, their music going, basically. She and Eric were the only ones who manually did it for me because I was struggling. I am forever grateful. Good deal.
You're very welcome, Elsa.
Great artist too, great voice too, as a matter of fact. Yes. Good stuff. And let's see, we got You Rock. I know they're watching. They're watching in the group there, but guys,
Las Vegas.
Let's see, Beatriz. She says here, Elsa también again. Once again, Beatriz was a great and main part of it. Good deal. Awesome. Well, appreciate you guys taking the time to check us out right here on Tejano Time Podcast. Beatriz is my guest tonight. Okay, for the first time here on the show, and we're gonna get to the song. Let's get to the new song, the new tune that she's got out right now. While you guys are still with us, and we want to play the new song that's doing amazing things for you right now. All over the place right there. Robert Sebastian también is tuned in. He says hi,
Our
Beatriz.
accordion player.
There you go.
Him and his little
Awesome.
monkey.
There we
He's
go.
our little monkey. He's only 17, so he's our changuito.
All right, he's waiting right there. Let's see, we got another one right here. Let's see, Charlie Ibarra. Saludos desde Odessa, Texas. Love Beatriz Y Deztino, good songwriter. Love Muévelo and Vete de Aquí. Well, we're going to have both of those songs for you here in just a bit. All right, so thank you so much for watching. Definitely going to have that. Okay, guys, so let's go ahead and go with the tune right quick. So let's we got the background of the song and whatnot. So as to you guys are already filled in on that. And again, if you have any questions for Beatriz, drop those, guys. She would love to comment on stuff like that.
Wait.
We also have some information coming up towards the end of the show. So stay with us. She's got an event coming up this weekend as well. So stay close for that. It's going to be a great event. And we'll talk about that as the show develops here. Okay. All right. So again, we're going to go back here and check the song out right quick. And we'll be right back here in just a few. This is her newest song right now that's all over the airwaves. Check it out right now. Vete de Aquí from Beatriz Y Deztino.
Ya basta con romperme el corazón y de burlarte en mi cara de mi amor. Soy muy fuerte y sé bien qué voy a hacer. Voy a buscar otro amor, otro querer. Voy a vivir y te volaré de mí. Ya no quiero andar sufriendo más por ti. Ya no puedes seguir jugando con mi corazón, porque ya todo de este amor ya se terminó. Solo pido que te vayas, por favor, vete de aquí. Yo sé bien que voy a estar mejor sin ti. Yo no quiero verte nunca más, vete de aquí. Ya verás que sin tu amor seré feliz. Ya basta de creer que soy tu amor. Si te vayas, yo sé que esto es lo mejor. Yo sé que puedo seguir adelante sin ti. No te quiero, no te amo, por favor, vete de aquí. Voy a vivir y te volaré de mí. Ya no quiero andar sufriendo más por ti. Ya no puedes seguir jugando con mi corazón, porque ya todo de este amor ya se terminó. Solo pido que te vayas, por favor, vete de aquí. Yo sé bien que voy a estar mejor sin ti. Yo no quiero verte nunca más, vete de aquí. Ya verás que sin tu amor seré feliz. Solo pido que te vayas, por favor, vete de aquí. Yo sé bien que voy a estar mejor sin ti. Yo no quiero verte nunca más, vete de aquí. Ya verás que sin tu amor seré feliz. Vete de aquí. Yo sé bien que voy a estar mejor sin ti. Vete de aquí. Ya verás que sin tu amor seré feliz.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, right there. Vete aquí. Vete de aquí is the latest from Beatriz Y Deztino, guys. All right, so it's available on all digital platforms, as we had mentioned there. So go out there and add it to your
and
playlist.
fun fact about that song, we actually had Rebecca Valadez and Aisha doing background vocals on that song.
Really, I was going to ask you that. Who does the
Hear
backup there?
You hear the voices. That's Rebecca and Aisha.
Wow, that's amazing. They got some great voices there as well. Awesome song, and it's doing very well. So you guys continue to keep requesting the song at your favorite radio station, and I'm sure that we'll be taking care of it for you. But we got to Mr. Ronnie T. también, who's tuned into the show. He says, "Get it, sister."
Oh, Ronnie, condolences for your dad.
Yes, definitely.
Air hugs.
Yes, Mr. Ronnie T. Julianne Solis también. Hello, amigo, and hello, beautiful Beatriz. She's watching also in the group as well. Thank you so much. TDK is también is watching the show.
TDK, you didn't put his name.
I know, right? Yeah.
And David from Oakland is watching.
Yes, David Oakland, another great viewer there. He continues to watch. David Ibarra here. Nothing but stars he puts on the show there on the screen. And Albert Miranda is watching our YouTube channel there. Hey there, Beatriz Y Deztino. I'm in San Antonio, Texas. Good deal. Thank you so much for tuning in. And the Robert Sebastian says, whoever did that accordion for that song was awesome.
I'm so happy. We Robert just started playing with us here recently, a couple months ago. And when we recorded that song, I was like, we need to get Robert in here so he can come and do the accordion parts and just add his little flavor to it. So I'm glad that he was here. He's leaving us. He's going to the Marines, but I'm glad that he was able to record on the single.
Yes, well, amazing. Well, he did an awesome job, and he stated that right there as well. There, it was awesome. Good deal. Well, best of luck to you, Robert, on your journey there. All right. Many great female Tejano and Conjunto music artist, Beatriz. You are in the top 10. Great voice, David Vela, once again from Oakland.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Great deal. So let's get back to the show here and talk a little bit more, get to know, what do you do professionally, Beatriz?
I actually work at USA.
Oh, okay.
Don't come at me. If somebody did you wrong, it wasn't me. But I do. I work at USA. I work in the fraud department. So
okay.
Interesting situation every 5 minutes.
Every 5 minutes, not every 5 days or
every 5 minutes. Something new. Don't give your passwords out, guys.
Yeah, it's there's so much of that going on right now. It's sad, but true. Beatriz is es mi estrella tejana right there from Charlie Barra. Good deal.
Hello to San Angelo.
Yeah, everybody that's tuned in tonight, thank you. Don't forget to share the live, guys. If you're watching right now, share this live as well. Okay, we are live también also.
Live and tag everybody on your friends list.
Yes, definitely do that. And we're live once again on Tejano TV as well. So if you guys are viewing on Tejano TV, thank you so much for tuning in here to the show and checking it out this evening. When can we expect more new music from you? I know you mentioned it earlier. I know you did. Sorry. That you had mentioned it earlier, but I'm not sure. You just said you were working on some, or you're gonna get some coming out pretty soon.
We're working on stuff at home because we do have our own studio here at Beehive Studios, which is where we recorded. We recorded Muévelo, we recorded Vete Aquí, we recorded all of the Papi Chulo stuff. We recorded Elsa's song here, and we've done a lot here at home. So we're working on some stuff here, but we're also in the works of doing something with Shelly Lattis. So.
Okay.
We had a meeting with Shelly a couple of weeks ago, right before fanfare, and of course, things get crazy during fanfare, so we kind of, have that slight setback. But we are also working with Shelly to try and get some stuff out. Also working with Patsy Torres. I had picked a song of Patsy's that she recorded a long, long time ago, which was Con Todo el Corazón. If you remember that song, that was one of my favorite Patsy albums. Yeah. And so I kind of wanted to do with Patsy. Which was what we're working on. We're thinking of maybe 2 or 3 songs to kind of mix it together and do kind of like a tribute to her, but also including her. So, just a couple of things that we have in mind. We don't really have a set timeline for it per se, because I don't want to rush anything, but we definitely are coming out with some new stuff. I just don't know which one's coming first. Shelly has her way of working things, and then, we have the stuff here at home as well. So whatever comes first, I will be perfectly okay with that. But yeah, definitely some different stuff in the works than the first album. It's going to be more Tejano style with keyboards rather than accordion. Okay. If Sebastian's still here, whatever accordion songs we have, I definitely want him to, to be a part of that. But otherwise, it's going to be more Tejano, old school Tejano words. We have that keyboard flavor. I'm hoping to do maybe a country song with Shelly, and of course, the Patsy song. So definitely want to include some, more Tejano flavor to it rather than more conjunto.
Right. So when it comes to the creating process, when you're actually in the studio, there at home and doing music and whatnot, how involved are you with the process? Do you just lay down your vocal? Are you very involved, or are you one of those that just lays down your voice and let everybody else do the other work?
Más o menos. Eric does all the work.
Yeah.
But he does all the work. He has the craziest ideas, and I mean, he's in there for hours. The song will be completely finished, or so I think it is, and then I go back and I listen to it, and he's like, no, wait, let's add this, or no, wait, let's change this. And it's the song, like Muévelo, as a matter of fact. Muévelo is a perfect example. We had already finished vocals and everything on Muévelo, and he takes it back before we release it. He'll listen to it in his car. He'll listen to the headphones, he'll listen to it in speakers, everything before we release it, make sure there's nothing there. So he had come home that night and he's like, you know what, we're going to have to redo vocals. I'm like, why? Like, what happened? What did I do? What did I do right? He's like, no, listen right here. Well, we had the studio at home. He's like, there's a car passing by. So we had to redo the vocals on Muévelo because of that car passing by. And you could hear it, in the background very lightly, which, I didn't hear it, but he hears everything. And yeah, I mean, for me, I'm more of the lyrics person. I can put the lyrics to the songs, but he's all, he does all the music himself.
Wow, amazing.
That's to include all the instruments as well. So if we need somebody from the outside, we definitely ask for help. I know we have a lot of amazing musician friends that are in town. Like Aisha and Rebecca came and helped me with the vocals on this one. And it was, their idea to add the end where it says, ve, yeah. So they actually, they're like, hey, it'd be really cool to add that in there. So, just the, the, I guess the comments or the advice of, how you can add it or change it or, make it fun. I love having that in my girlfriend. So, shout out to Aisha, to Crystal, to Lydia, Rebecca, Crystal Torres, they've been amazing girls to me.
Yes, amazing artists right there as well. Doing great things, in the industry as well. So shout out to all you beautiful and talented ladies out there. Let's see right here. It's Javi Aguilar says, oh my, it's Beatriz, such a big fan.
Xavi, we call him Xavi. He's actually our guitar player.
Yeah.
He's got to be a big fan. And he's actually 17 as well. So we have 2 youngins in the group.
Oh, that's amazing.
Trying to keep that young flavor going and take them under our wing, make sure people don't do them wrong.
Yes. Oh, yeah, definitely. For sure. There's no doubt about that. And and that's a good thing. You know what I mean? This, like, again, they're 17 years old and already, in the scene, the Tejano scene, which is amazing. That doesn't surprise me. I like that, and because it's tough out there to try to keep it going. Again, I'm going to ask you about your thoughts. I've asked this to many artists that I've had on the show before, and it gets kind of old, the question, over and over and over, but you pretty much get the same response, some of the times, but, on your side, what are your thoughts right now on the industry itself, where we're at and where we need to go, and what would you change to make it better?
Well, again, I grew up with Tejano music, so I grew up with Latin Breed. I grew up with Grupo Más, the old school Selena, like Dame un Beso type,
Right.
Shelly Lattes, Break It To Me Gently album. I grew up with, all the oldies, but goodies. So to me, Tejano music is kind of stuck. And I feel that way because a lot of people, yes, we have a ton of Tejano music fans all over. I mean, all over the country. And, we greatly appreciate all of, the support. And I feel like we're stuck because our older fans are pretty much in the genre of, we want it to sound exactly like it did in 1980 and 1990. And all these new artists that are coming out, they are amazing. I mean,
Yes.
the girls are knocking it out of the park right now. No offense to the guys or no offense to the male bands, but I mean, we have a ton of female artists right now that are like topping these charts, and we're not getting that opportunity because it's a lot harder for us females to get recognized, a lot harder for us females to get hired because they want male bands. I was told once by a venue that we were trying to get in for months. I mean, months and months, flat out. Females don't bring the crowd. And I was like, well, what about Stephanie? What about, Elida? No, they won't bring the crowd. So, it's just that kind of mentality of, you have to actually give these artists the opportunity, just like Mas, just like Gary Hobbs, just like, Selena. Everybody had to pave their own way, but they had the opportunity at one point in time to showcase their talent, showcase their music, and look where they're at now, right? We love their music. We love the new stuff. We love the old stuff. But I mean, give the new stuff a chance.
Exactly.
And for me, if it wasn't for, the internet stations, if it wasn't for, certain promoters that actually are willing to work with us, we probably wouldn't have our music out there as strongly as we do. It's very hard to produce a single, very hard to make a song in general. It's a lot of money, a lot of time. And I mean, it's a lot of work behind the scenes, as far as to get it on, all digital platforms, to keep promoting it. If you do a music video, there's just a lot into it. So I feel like, for me, Tejano is stuck. But if our Tejanos just gave our new artists that chance, we'd come out of that.
We'd come out of that hole. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you're right about that. And I have not heard that response, though. That's a good one. That's a good one, I think, because like, again, everybody, I've asked of, my fair share. I've done over 100 shows. So, you get pretty much almost the, you get that, but not the way that you said it. You said it differently, you know what I mean? And it means a lot, because you're definitely right about that, where the artist, and then the promoters, that thing that's been ongoing for some time, they just don't want to bring the female artist. It's
Right.
for one, either that, or they just can't afford the big names too. That's another one. So,
Right. And for me, it's like, in my opinion, if the big groups, like, the well-established groups, and I'm not trying to point out any
Right.
names
No,
specifically,
no.
just what comes to mind, like, say, for example, Patsy Torres.
Mhm.
Patsy Torres and I are going to be working as far as, trying to get gigs together. So she's giving me the opportunity to open up for a show for hers, a show or two, or here or there. And it's just something like that. If you take somebody under your wing, whether you're really established or you've been doing this for years, that could help somebody else, get to where they want to be, or, help learn something in the process of them doing their own music and just kind of getting out there. So, to me, the support comes from all angles, not just one place.
And you're right. Exactly. Yep, definitely. So hopefully things, start to shape up. Vic Gonzalez says he loves your song. So,
Oh, Vic, we love you. We miss you.
Mr. Vic Gonzalez. Chrissy E is watching also as well. Hola, mi gente. Chrissy E.
Hello, Chrissy.
Yes. And he loves your singing. That's what he meant to put. So we got you. We got you, Vic. We got you. Okay. Awesome. Bobby Castañeda is watching also. Saludos, Keith and Beatriz, on our YouTube channel. Thank you so much, Bobby. And we got another one here from Mr. Albert Miranda. I love you, Beatriz.
Legends Dance House tuned in. Also, we have Saul Rocha. Mighty Mouse tuned in.
Mighty Mouse.
Yes.
That name sounds very familiar.
Not the cartoon, but the DJ.
No, right. Yes.
Dice
So,
Eric que he's going to call you here in a little bit.
There we go. Awesome. So, yes, and just to throw it out there as well, we want to definitely say hi to Eric también, who has a group también, Papi Chulos.
Yes.
We want to give him a shout out as well. Like I said, he's the man behind all the music, and it does very well at it too. So,
He does all the work.
Again, does all the work. Yeah. So she goes and lays her vocals down. Like she said, he heard that car passing by. She didn't hear it. She just was ready to.
He does all the work in the studio. He does all the work on the road. He does all the work at home in practice.
Yeah,
I'd be lost without him.
Without him, right? So again, to everybody, share the live, guys. Once again, Beatriz Y Deztino is watching, or is actually here on the Tejano Time podcast. So share it wherever you are. Tag your friends, whatnot. So what do you think is the most important aspect of a performance, Beatriz?
For me, it's whether it's one person or 1,000 people out there. You just go out there and give it your all.
Give it your 100.
I was told that a long time ago from Patsy, and it doesn't matter how many people you have in the crowd, whether it's one fan or 1,000 fans, you go out there and you give it all.
Yeah.
You do your best, and most importantly, you have fun with it.
And have fun. Yeah. Well, good answer. Definitely good answer right there. Well, we got Muévelo. We have the video. So we want to play that for everybody out there too. I'm sure a lot of you guys out there that are watching the show right now are big fans of Beatriz. That's why you guys are watching and have probably already seen it, but there's some on here that have not. And we definitely want to share that. You're awesome. Let me get this one out of the way right quick here. So true, support comes from everyone. And that was what we were touching on earlier. Saul Rocha, I believe it is. You're awesome.
Saul.
Yes. So to everybody that's out there, man, just drop some comments, some questions here for Beatriz. She would love to answer those questions for you. Okay. We got some info also coming your way on a show that's going to be happening this weekend. So stay close for that as well. Chrissy, I believe, is on the show watching as well on there. She'll be performing as well at that event. So stay tuned. We'll get that here in just a few minutes, but we have Muévelo. So this is the song that was done during COVID, right? Or was it prior to COVID?
So the song was actually written in 2006.
Oh,
so
wow.
That's how long
You put it on the shelf.
Sitting there. That's how long Muévelo's been sitting there to come out. And again, we did record it. I mean, you'll probably find a different version on YouTube of, like I said, the way we did it a long, long time ago. But it never had the full potential or the full vision of what Muévelo should have had. And so when Eric got a hold of it, of course, his little mice started working and put him to do everything on it, and this is what we have now.
This is what he came up with right here, guys. So check it out, and we'll be right back here in just a few with some more Beatriz Y Deztino, the Tejano Time Podcast. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Amigos, te presento mi ritmo, Esperanto y el Chuco. Bailamos Voy a cantar con un ritmo pegadito para que bailen pasito a pasito. Voy a cantar con un ritmo pegadito para que bailen pegadito. Voy a tocar con un ritmo divertido para que bailen sabrosito. Voy a tocar con un ritmo divertido. Ven a bailar, moviéndote al ritmo, muévete los pies, darte una vuelta, 1, 2 y 3. Quiero ver a todos moviendo la cintura. Quiero ver a todos moviendo con locura. Siéntelo, siéntelo.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the video right there, Muévelo. And we definitely want to get the credits on there for everybody that's out there. Check this one out here. David Ibarra puts here on there, I'm not sure if you saw this comment yet. That video reminds me of the kids from the Brady Bunch movie and my El Paso City.
It is the Brady Bunch. It's all of our kids, from youngest to oldest. And as a matter of fact, my son's girlfriend was here at the time as well. And I was like, you know what? We have an extra spot. We threw her in there also.
Threw her in there.
Yeah. And so, yeah, I mean, we told the kids pick an instrument. Let's get you a little dressed up, a little bit of makeup. And, we had everybody do a part. So, I mean, we had a lot of fun. Danny helped us with this video. And David, David Ingram, couldn't remember his last name. David Ingram did the guitar on that one. So we had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun with this video. It's kind of like our heart, because those are our babies, and it's a video that'll be out there, forever. When they get older, they're going to look back and probably be like all mad because we put them in there. But, it's something memorable as a parent to have them.
Oh, yes, for sure. Yes. And what a great project that was right there. Say muchos saludos. So you rock. That's from DJ Professor. Yeah, I'm not sure where he's from.
I'm saying that right.
Yes, I hope so. Yeah, but saludos, como quiera. David Ibarra, yes, young, beautiful kids. Love the video. It was awesome. They did a great job. Good deal.
My dad was actually the crazy man dancing in the video. He was just being silly, and we were just recording random moments, right? And some of those random moments are what ended up being at the final part of the video. So,
yeah, definitely. I did see that. Cindy Ramos tuned in. Saludos. Thank you so much.
Haven't seen Cindy in a long time. I was hoping to see her for fanfare, but you know how it is. You're running up and down, and it just gets crazy.
Yes. And so the DJ here, Professor, he says he's from Dallas. Tarrant, Texas, somewhere around there. Yeah, good deal. Leonardo Alvarado, yeah. Beatriz is sexy.
Leonard from Leo y Tentacion.
There you go. Awesome song, awesome video as well. Yeah. And TDK says he loves love the jam. He loved the jam. He loved that Muévelo, definitely. I'm going to send some shout outs just right quick to everybody that's watching in the group también. La Doña Chingona is watching. Let's see, we got here Katie Ledesma. She says, I love the originality. I can't wait to see what the future holds for you. So much talent.
Thank you.
Yes, great a comment there as well. Joe Fonseca también is watching. Antonio Vegas still on the live as well. We have let's see. Well, TDK, Phil Urbina, still watching the show as well. So big shout out to you guys right there. Yolanda Gonzalez Saldaco también is watching from up in the Midwest. Thank you so much, Yolanda. We appreciate you taking the time here to join us. Nancy Fuentes Juarez is watching also. So big shout out to you guys. We appreciate you guys tuning in to check out this interview here with Beatriz Y Deztino. Yeah, that's right. She is on right now. So again, Beatriz, you had, I'm going crazy here with these comments. Hang on a second. Let me get these off here. I'm not sure what the heck I'm doing. So anyway, let's see. Nice to bring in the kids. That's what Cindy Ramos mentioned there earlier on the video. Yeah.
Yeah, my daughter's, at least she was 8 at the time we filmed the video, and now she's 11, and she's so embarrassed. But, like I said, for me as a parent, it's like, what? I got my babies in there. We have all our babies in there. And, at some point in time that's going to be something that we can always look back on.
Oh, yes, definitely. Some memories there. There's nothing, can't get any better than that. Bring the kids in now and later on look back at it, and maybe it might have a laugh or two then, 10 years from now, but you still did it, and it's a family thing. So it's amazing.
And they grow up too fast.
Oh, yes.
Those moments.
So, Joe Fonseca says, I'm waiting for Beatriz to come to Dallas.
Yes, Joe, help us get there. We don't know any specific connections. So, if you guys can have anybody, just send us an inbox, and we'll make that connection. Definitely we want to expand, get out there. Hoping to go to El Paso soon, back home, take Tejano back home, because they lost their way Tejano over there. So I definitely want to take Tejano music back there. I know there's still a lot of people who love Tejano music. They're just more norteño based radio stations out there. So definitely want to back home.
Yep, there's no doubt about that. Jim Luna is watching the show as well. Quarter Moon Productions también. Big shout out to you, Jim. Thank you so much for tuning in here to the show. He's putting together all kinds of great shows too, like that. Big outdoor concerts and something like that. It's another group right here that would love to go out there and perform out there some of these shows. So definitely look him up, Mr. Jim. Beatriz Y Deztino, okay, out of San Antonio. All right.
Jackie Gomez.
Yes, Jackie Gomez. Hola, amigos. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you for tuning in. They want to know where you can find any merch. Do you have an online store?
We do. On our Facebook page, Beatriz Y Deztino, and Destino is with a Z, like you see it there on the screen and behind you. We do have shirts. We have the CDs. We have the posters. We have koozies. And yeah, we're coming up with some more stuff. We're hoping to get some caps in soon. So, I mean, whatever you guys are interested in, we can send you some pictures. I believe there's some on there already. We haven't uploaded the newest ones that we just made for Fanfare, but we definitely do have, all that merchandise available. CDs, again, we didn't make too many from the first album, so we have very few left. I'm hoping to get some more copies made. So if you guys want your copy, I don't know if we're going to get more of that CD. So if you want to get that copy, just definitely hit me up. We can mail it to you, or if you're in town, meet up, get an autograph for you, definitely send it out.
There you go, for sure. Yes, look her up right there. Beatriz Y Deztino is, like she said, with a Z. Okay, I made that mistake several times.
We did it with a Z because for my name Beatriz, a lot of people say Beatrice, and Beatrice would be with a CE. So when we did the band, I was like, we'll keep it Destino, but we got to keep it different. So I put the Z in Destino to keep it like the Z in my name.
Wonderful. That, and it goes good. It's different. You know what I mean? Yes, I remember one time.
Bands out there, but not with a Z.
Yeah, not with a Z. Yes. David Ibarra says here, she mentions El Chuco, El Paso. Love it. El Chuco Town. Yeah.
Chuco Town.
Yep, there it is right there. Let's see. We got, he loves your CD as well. So big shout out to David. Thank you, David, for tuning in.
Energy Promotions in the house.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Christina G. también. Yes. She's watching somewhere along there. She is right there. She's definitely watching it there. So, hey, Christina Guerrero, thank you so much for tuning in here. Let's see. Beatriz is originally from my favorite city, El Paso, Texas, El Chuco. Okay. Good deal. Charlie. All right. So, the current single that you have out right now, Beatriz, you're currently working on a video, or is that something to come in the future?
We are. We have some kind of ideas as far as what we want the video to go. Like I said, the storyline of it is, somebody putting up with so much in a relationship where you just want to kind of just let it go, right? Just vete de aquí, just go, like I'm done. So I definitely want to portray that in the video, and I'm actually hoping, which I'm already volunteering them, but Rebecca and Aisha will be my girls in the video to kind of help with, the part at the end, because they definitely played a big part, and it did add a lot to the song. So I'm very blessed to say that they were a part of my project, because I look up to them as well as vocalists. I mean, there's two powerhouses right there.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, definitely two powerhouses right there when you put the music, and you can tell in the song. Yeah, if you guys take a listen to it earlier. I was gonna, like I said, I was gonna come back to ask you, but you mentioned it for us and let everybody know who it was. So yes, definitely, some powerful vocals right there with those ladies. So how tough is it to balance, your gigs that you normally have there, your job, and your family for you? How tough is it to juggle all that?
All of our kids love music. I mean, so if we have gigs, they're already older, they're at that age where as long as they have internet, right, they're okay.
They're okay, right?
As long as they have Wi-Fi. Yeah, and I mean, thankfully, we have DoorDash and we have Wi-Fi, and as long as we have all that at the house, I mean, they're fine. There's times that if they can go with us, if it's like a festival, an outdoor event where it's not a club or a bar, somewhere where we can take them and they want to go, then we definitely do take them with us. But I mean, they can be very helpful, helpful in selling merchandise, or, just carrying a box here or there. But yeah, it's fun. I like to have them around, because I mean, those are our kids. I mean, we want them to grow up with music as well. And of course we'll support them in whatever career path they want to go with. I wouldn't recommend using music as their primary career path. I mean, but yeah, I mean, definitely we love to have them around. It's hard sometimes. It really is, especially if it's a gig during the week, because Eric gets up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I got to get up with the kids in the morning, and it's just it does kind of take a toll on you sometimes, but power naps. That's the
Yeah,
goal.
that's the goal. Get it in there.
Power naps.
Yes. Yes. Leonard says she's got a nanny.
Also, he's such a liar. You want to be my nanny, Leonard? You can be my nanny.
All right. All right. So let's see here. Charlie says thumbs up to Eric for producing Muévelo and Vete de Aquí. He did an awesome job. Yes. Definitely. He's got an ear.
Yep, he does.
So
He's
big
got
shout
an ear
out
for
to him.
music, pero en la casa no hace caso.
Does not
You gotta
listen
figure
at
out the
home,
other
guys.
ear. He's got one ear for music and the other one for I don't know yet.
Right.
You gotta figure it out.
You got to figure that one out. But he'll get it down. He'll get it down. So, what advice would you have, Beatriz? Being like I said, you've been doing this for some time now. For the youngsters out there that are thinking about even just jumping into the scenes of the onda, what advice would you give them right now at a young age? These I mean, there's a lot of, like you said, there's so many artists that are coming into the scene right now. And like I said, you've gone through a lot of different things in your career. You've seen a lot, you've heard of a lot, and you've dealt with a lot. So what advice would you lay down for those guys?
I mean, I would definitely say keep your circle small. Work with the people who you absolutely know you can trust. Don't rush to do a project. It is a very exciting thing to have a song in your hands and say, hey, this is a song that I'm going to sing. This is a song I'm going to record. This is I'm going to release. It's going to be mine. Don't rush into it. Make sure whatever you're recording is something that you are completely happy with. And if you're not happy with it and you can't see yourself performing that live, whether it be with a band or it be with a track, if you can't see yourself performing that, then don't record it. And of course, like I said, keep your circle small, because there's so many people out there that are going to make you so many promises of, oh, I can help you, pay me this much money and I'll get you out there. I'm a great promoter. I can book you here. I can book you there. And no, I mean, there's a lot of people with good intentions and a lot of bad intentions. You just got to be very careful on who you work with, very careful on who you trust. And, I've been blessed to have my mom and dad with me on, along the whole way. And Eric, Eric, like I said, I don't know what I'd do without him. He's my rock as far as taking care of everything behind the scenes. So yeah, we definitely keep our circle small. We have a lot of friends. We know a lot of people. But we try to do everything in-house for that same reason, so that, we have control of our music. We have control of what's being released. We have control of what's being posted, what's being sold. And that's your image. You're portraying your image. So make sure that you have full control over it.
There you go. That is some great advice right there for all you youngsters out there that are tuned in, to the show tonight and thinking about, getting into the business, or just starting a band, getting into the onda, and again, keeping your circle small is very, very important.
Yep.
And not just in what you guys do, but in general. Period. I definitely keep mine small. You know what I mean? Don't try not to. It's tough, but you have to do it. And being, in this industry, it is tough because there's a lot of people that like to burn bridges and burn them real fast.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yes.
And I mean, there's people out there that you wouldn't even think would be burning those bridges. And, it's, if you do have the misfortune of encountering that, I'm really sorry that you went through that, or if you're going to go through it, if you actually, fall into the trap. So yeah, just be very careful and, always have control of what you are releasing. Have control of, your career. This is your career. This is your image. Because at the end of the day, whoever's helping you behind the scenes, they're not going to take the hit for it. It's going to be your name on the line.
There you go. Yeah, that is so true. Very true. Now, Jackie Gomez says, "En la casa no hace caso."
Jackie knows.
Yep.
Jackie actually sings with Humberto Ramon, which is also an amazing songwriter. And Jackie,
Yes.
I got to meet Jackie at one of the shows at the Tejano Explosion last year, and when she told me who she was, I was like, "What?" I was like, "I have your CD. I have it. It's in my CD collection." And she's like, "You still have it?" I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "I didn't know that was her." So, yeah, I mean, I'm glad she's back up and singing, and I'm glad she's recording again.
Yes, and again, we go way back as well. Chris Damian, her son, Chris Dominguez, Chris Dom, I know he changed it a little bit there, but they're from Los Lost Boys. Another great guy out there as well. So, big thank you to you guys for doing what y'all do. And Jackie, again, is a great supporter of her son. She does so much out there to do her thing, and she does her band. And, well, with Beto, she sings there. She does her thing. It's a lot to juggle, but she's getting it done. So big shout out to what is it? I forgot what they call you, Jackie. I don't know if it's what is it, Mama G, or what is it called? Something like that. But yeah, big shout out there. Yes, for sure. So
Saludos a Gabino Perez, also watching.
yes, Gavino Perez. Oh yes, from what is it? Gavino Perez from Gavino Promotions. That's what it is. I couldn't get it out. Thank you, Keith, for interviewing Beatriz. Anytime. She's welcome back on the show anytime. There's no doubt. And we're here to share her music with everybody out there and a little bit about her background, her story, and whatnot. And she did very well today in sharing that with all you guys out there. We appreciate y'all so much for taking the time to tune into the show. Don't forget, you can still share the live as well. To everybody that's watching on Tejano TV this evening, thank you so much for tuning in here to Tejano Time Podcast. I'm your host, Keith Leal, obviously. Okay. And my guest, Beatriz Y Deztino. She is here. So give me a little rundown, Beatriz, before we wrap things up here on your bandmates, who you got going, or who you got in your band right now.
So we've got Gabriel, our little chicken nugget, on drums. And then we've got Exabi Aguilar, he's 17, on guitar. We have Robert Sebastian on accordion. We have Eric Pastrano on keys, and well, when Sebastian's not doing his work like he's supposed to. No te creas.
I'm right here.
Eric used to do accordion whenever we didn't have Sebastian. So, like I said, we're very thankful to finally have an accordion player. We were using Easy Sin, which you had on your show here recently. We had him on guitar for quite a while, so we're glad that Xavi came on board. And I mean, the guys are doing amazing. They just got the music, and we haven't been playing that long. And I mean, they're all just a big old family. Bass player right now, we're still looking for a permanent bass player, but we are borrowing Jerry Valle from Diferencia. So when he doesn't have a gig, just kind of help, of course, with funds on his part, and helping us on bass. Since Jerry was actually playing with me a long time ago, so he already knew the music. So yeah, I mean, Picasso, I see, also just joined as well. Picasso used to play accordion for us, and he walked down for a while, and I guess he figured out that you can't leave music like you want to, right?
Not the way you wish that you can.
Yeah, it's in your veins. It's just, it's there.
Exactly. Yes. And that same it goes for a lot of, anything that has to do with music. A lot of radio personalities that I know from the past and whatnot tried to walk away, and they end up within a year back at it again, it's like, it's tough to leave it,
Yeah, it is tough.
Yeah. So Jackie does say, she says, I love you both. I'm proud of you both. Yes. With Los Lost Boys and Mama G. Is that what they call
Mama
her,
G,
right?
yes.
Mama G. So, thank you so much for tuning in, Jackie. So again, Beatriz, we appreciate you taking the time here. We have some information. Let me grab that information. I know you got a show coming up this weekend.
Yes.
And it's from La Jolla Promotions, presents Spring Fest 2024. Okay.
Yes.
And there's going to be a lot of talented artists out there that are going to be performing. Now, you have all the information on that, or actually location?
I do. So it's going to be at Brewster's here in San Antonio, and that's on the south side. So the address to Brewster's is, I had it right here. Yeah, the address to Brewster's. So it's on Saturday. It starts at 5 p.m. till 2 a.m. It will be in the back area, so that we can have plenty of people. There's going to be plenty of vendors, but we'll have Conjunto Diferencia, Chrissy E, Veronica Lidia Flores, Lorena Mejia, Papi Chulos, Angel Miranda, and Julianne Solis. And of course, this is all presented by La Jolla Promotions. And then we have Christina G Promotions also as a sponsor. But the address to Brewster's is 815 Pleasanton Road, and that's in San Antonio, Texas. So that event will start at 5 p.m. There will be tickets at the door, $10 at the door. I know they're going to have plenty of drink specials like Brewster's always does. They have amazing bartenders if you haven't been there. The vendors that will be, there's going to be food vendors. There's going to be merchandise vendors. So you'll have a little bit of everything to include the music. So definitely a wide variety of musicians that we're going to have out there. Again, a lot of ladies, right? You know, the ladies are coming up, and that's the powerhouse. So definitely got a lot in store for you guys. Conjunto Diferencia is also coming in from out of state. So excited to see them again. We got to see them during fanfare. So really excited to see them perform again. Unfortunately, DJ Hendog will probably not be able to make it due to the passing of his father. But you know, our condolences and our love go out to him. We know he really wanted to be here for the show, and this is something that we were planning for quite some time. So, I mean, he definitely will be missed at the show, but we're all gonna, you know, put it together for him, make him proud.
There we go. There we go. Yes, definitely our condolences to the Ndog family as well out there. So, again, if you need some more information on that, you can always go to Beatriz's Facebook page. Look it up there. La Joya también. You can also go to her Facebook page and get some more information there, so that you guys can make it out there to definitely check out the shows. A lot of great talent and a lot of artists that are going to be out there this weekend. And we also have one more. Well, this Joe. Thank you, Mr. Joe Fonseca says, Keith, great interview, but got to go, my friend. Good night, everyone. Got to make those donuts. Awesome. Save me one.
We also have, so for you guys, if you can't make it out to the show, because I know there's a lot going on Saturday night as well, but if you can't make it to the show, all the artists, well, majority of the artists, I believe, are going to be at Janie's Record Shop earlier that day. So that will be from 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. The artists will be set up there at Janie's. So not only will you be able to get to meet the artists that will be at the show that night, you can pick up some of the merchandise, get their autograph, take some photos, and then, of course, explore all the wonderful music that Janie's has. I mean, if you're looking for a certain album, if you're looking for certain CDs, certain cassette, I'm pretty sure Janie has it. So definitely, you know, would be nice to see everybody out there. That will be on Saturday from 10:30 to 12:30, right before we head out to Brewster's to set up.
There you go. Meet and greet, guys. 10:30 to 12:30. You don't want to miss that. If you're going to be in that area of San Antonio this weekend, go out there and check it out. You know, the show as well. So no drinking for you, Beatriz.
And of course, today is a very special day as well. Yesterday was Henry Zimmerly's birthday from Street Talk, and today is Aisha's birthday. So happy birthday to Miss Aisha.
Yes.
So, saludos a DJ Taz from
KLMO.
Yes. Ernie, thank you so much.
Yes, I haven't seen him. I haven't seen Ernie in a minute. Ernie, where you been?
Ernie's always running around here. I don't think he doesn't stay too long in one place.
He says if he goes, will you buy him a turkey leg?
I'll buy you a turkey leg.
And Mr. Eric says, he gets the address right here for you guys out there that are tuned into the show. You can always go back and check out the address here, 815 Pleasanton Road in San Antonio, Brewster's Backyard Ice House. That's where the show is going to be at this weekend. I
will be sharing the event, of course, on my Facebook page. All social media outlets are Beatriz Y Deztino. So whether it be YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Reverb Nation, I mean, iTunes, Spotify, all the social media outlets. Definitely you can look us up. And I mean, if you just want to say a comment, you just want to say hi, if you want to look for some merchandise, I mean, we try to respond as quickly as we can. So definitely love to hear from everybody, and we love meeting new people.
Yes, for sure. Well, it's one for me too. Leonard says one turkey leg for him también.
He shouldn't be eating that. Local.
Guys, thank you so much for everyone that tuned in here. My guest tonight, Beatriz. So we're looking forward to the video as soon as you guys get that out. So I'm sure very soon you guys will wrap that up for Vete de Aquí. So be on the lookout for that. That's up and coming. The show this weekend. Any other performances in the near future that you might have, Beatriz?
We do. We'll actually be doing Fiesta San Antonio on April the 20th. I believe it's a Saturday. So that'll be from 7 to 10. So you can catch, I believe it's 3 sets for Fiesta. So we'll be at the Market Square on the 20th. And then in between, we're kind of just trying to figure out the recording process as far as what's coming up. And then tomorrow we have a private event that we're heading to tomorrow night. So, I mean, definitely a lot of little things to include work and family, but I will definitely keep y'all posted as much as I can on all social media. I definitely appreciate all the support. Anybody who's been requesting the song on the Houston's Tejano hits, that song has been on the charts since it came out, which has been it's gone from like 25 all the way up to, I believe it's at number 8 right now. And I mean, to me, that means the world to me, because it's a song that I wrote myself, and Eric made it come to life, and you guys requesting it. It really truly means a lot, and I think it's out of my heart.
Yes. So thank you guys. Everybody that's tuned in out there, thank you so much. And again, the song that she currently has out right now is available on all digital platforms. So, I mean, go out there, you can still get it, add it to your playlist, look it up on any of your favorite platforms that you might like. Everyone has their own, their favorite. Go out there and search Beatriz Y Deztino with a Z, all right? Destino with a Z, and her music will pop up there, and add it to your playlist, guys. That's going to help her out as well. And don't forget merch. Where can they look you up on social media? What platforms are you on social media?
So the main social media we have is Facebook, because that has Facebook will have the links to everything. So whether you're looking us up on Instagram, TikTok, or we just brought up the website as well. So it's got the links to all of our sites, and then it's also got the links for the merchandise. So it's all facebook.com/Beatriz Y Deztino, Destino with a Z. We also have our promotions company, Casanova Promotions, that also shares our stuff. Real quick, shout out to DJ Taz and Mrs. Taz. They gave us the opportunity to start playing our music on, FM radio, which is a big one. We had a very hard time getting through, and they gave us that opportunity to really, break down that barrier. So I really appreciate them. But yeah, Facebook, everything is under Beatriz Y Deztino. Again, if you guys want the merch, we have shirts, we have posters, we've got the CDs, we've got the koozies, and then we also have the same thing for Papi Chulos. So, whether it's for me or Papi Chulos, we all in-house. For those new artists that are looking to record, I'll put Eric to work for you. I'll put it to work for you. Yeah, I mean, we want to help as many people as we can. And yes, it might be, it might take some time or what have you. But, like Elsa had mentioned, her song was a really long time in the making. She went through a lot to try and get that song out. And, Eric got it done pretty quickly and actually made it the vision that she wanted to. It was whoever had done it her before was a ranchera, and she didn't want that. So she wanted it mariachi. So again, whatever your vision is, if you have a song, if not, let's write one. Let's make one, right? That's what your career is going to be about who you are, not who you resemble, or who you're trying to be, or who you look like, who you act like, who you dress like. No, this is about you and your career. You have your own name, and definitely always keep the confidence. Don't give up. Don't worry about, what people might say or, put you down. Just brush it off.
Brush it off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And keep going. Yeah.
Like in the Trolls movie, they say, "Get back up again," right?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. My granddaughter loves that movie. Yes.
The one I always follow. Sorry. The one I always follow is, don't worry about it. How do you call it? The penguins from Madagascar. Smile and wave, boys.
Just smile and wave.
Smile and wave, boys. Yeah. That's it, right? Yeah. Awesome. Good guys. Guys, thank you so much, both of you. Eric's there in the background, but he's probably working on something right now as we speak.
No, so. Tiene hambre is what it is.
All right. He's reminding you to hurry up.
I'm hungry.
No, it was a wonderful time. Great time having you here. Let's see one more quick thing.
Promotions in the house. Thank you so much for always supporting as well. Phil Urbina and of course Carmen.
So no need to thank us. Y'all put in all the hard work. DJ Taz and Ruben got to say, a great guy, great heart as well, man. I met the guy at the awards show last year there in San Antonio.
Very humble people.
Very, very great guy. Saludos. Keep doing what you're doing, brother. That's right. So again, thank you as well from everyone out there from Beatriz Y Deztino for joining us here on the show. Everybody out watching on Tejano Time podcast, everybody on Tejano TV, también, thank you so much for tuning in here. That's going to be a wrap here. So Beatriz, again, we wish you the best of luck with all the projects you have up in the future for you. We're looking forward to the video as well and more new music in the future. But right now you can currently request her song, Vete de Aquí, all digital platforms as well. You can request it on your favorite radio station. So go out there and do that. All
Yes,
right.
yes, yes. Request. Let's get it to number 1.
Yes, for sure, for sure. You have a great evening. Thank you so much,
Thank you
the
so
both
much.
of you, and God bless. And we'll hope to see you guys very, very soon.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in.